Hey, welcome back.
It's happened again. It's unbelievable. I'm running out of counties and they'll be coming for me next. I'm doomed.
I think I will ride back now for reinforcements.
Good old Snake.
Oh, ride back? Yeah, wouldn't it be easier to send a message?
Really, there's no need to worry. I'll be back before you know it. So long, my trusted friend. So long.
So long. As in, goodbye forever. Because this is the last of your counties. Oh, wait. Never mind. 2 more counties. This is an independent county here. And then we'll kill the rat, I guess, in the next one. I don't know. We'll see. Mission 7, Breaking the Siege.
I have a tale from days long gone of the scrawny rat who told a lie. The rebels saw his plans undone, and arrows rained down from on high. Run, run was his soldier's wail, as death from above continued to hail. For the rat, the end is nigh. On his knees for mercy we'll hear him cry.
As bards throughout the land do their level best to undermine the rat's authority, and with Lord Woolsack's judgment questioned, Sir Longarm takes the lead. You soon receive word that the nervous Lord Mannequin has dared to take up arms against the enemy alongside you.
Bruce, you need to take care of Lord Mannequin. If just one lord arises, they will all rise.
Well, I have to reclaim my counties first, and I still haven't got enough troops, so I was waiting for reinforcements from...
Enough! Lay siege to Lord Mannequin's county, or I'll string you up.
Gulp.
In return for your service, I hereby promote you to commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less. Your first urgent task will be to lend aid to Lord Mannequin until the siege on his keep has been lifted. Lord Mannequin is under siege, and it is vital to our cause that his county does not fall. Land by boat with a company of spearmen, and command his garrison to victory. Success here may well spark uprisings from some of the other counties.
My favorite part of this whole thing is that Woolsack was kind of being like, no, we don't have enough men, we can't do this, oh no, that's not going to be possible. And the fact that you keep winning basically has undermined his position.
Quickly, get the men to the walls!
Whereas if the opposite were true, i.e. you kept losing or you lost, then Longarm's position would be completely negated. Because you send a man who had no knowledge of warfare out, he fucking got beaten by wolves or a fucking rat, and that would be the end of the rebellion. I wouldn't say necessarily completely, but that would be the end of you, obviously, as the player character.
You can count on us. Where are we going?
We need to go up here where the spearmen are.
Leaving now!
Spears versus spears.
We await orders needed, sire. Always
So
ready.
this is what happens when you don't have proper defensive garrison.
We are on our way.
The what's it called? The ladder. People put up their ladders, and then you have to fight them as they jump up on and go over top of your walls, or the spearmen will start poking holes in your wall by slowly but surely wearing down your defenses. See how they're coming up over the wall here?
Targets!
Not ideal, I know.
Tell us what to do. Piece of cake.
So this is where you bring your spearmen into play. You can also put them up here on where the king, or where your lord is. And basically, as they come into the thing, they'll have to go through your wall of spearmen first.
Can't get there, Lord.
Also, putting your archers up here might be smart as well. Let them pick away at the wall while you pick away at their brains or their bodies.
Take steady aim.
Take steady arm.
The enemy has breached the walls. Arrows ready.
You can count on us. No problem. Where are we going? This'll be easy.
This'll be easy. So if I was a better RTS player, basically what I would be doing right now is building my economy while I finish off the remainder of these troops. However, I'm so consumed about winning this upcoming battle that that's all I can think about. So now that that's done, we're gonna rebuild the wall.
What'll it be? Off we go.
Start building up my archer army again, and that's gonna be it. Have them funnel in to this center area, and yeah, putting up my shield wall. As you can see, I don't know if this does anything of any quality, to be honest with you. Like, I'm sure this helps defensively speaking for your archers, but I don't know if it obviously adds another layer to your wall, so that if they're attacking it, they have to go through the front shield wall before getting to your center wall, but I don't know. Oh no, we need to get some fucking oxen down here to start taking this stone back to my keep. Unacceptable.
Not enough workers available to run this building. Granary stocks are very low, sire.
One of my least favorite things.
We are almost out of food, sire.
I forget what I was gonna say. I had a point I wanted to make, and then I've completely fucking blanked on it.
This building is currently functioning, my lord. Workhouse building is currently functioning, my lord.
One of my biggest pet peeves, recently speaking, has been and I know they've existed for longer than I've been complaining about it. But it's TikTok trends.
Wood needed.
We find people on TikTok find the most toxic way to do their trends. They're not like, sometimes the trends are actually kind of interesting. Like, for instance, you ask your spouse or whatever, like 3 or 4 questions that are related or unrelated to your relationship. But a lot of the other ones are just like, are you trying to become broken up? Are you trying to break up your, what you have going?
Is emptying.
Like, you don't need to do the TikTok trend where you grab something that you want to break of the other person's, and they grab something that they want to break of the other person's to make your relationship better. Because 99% of the time, the wife is gonna, or the girlfriend's gonna grab your video game console because you're spending too much time on it and not enough time on spending time with them. Because, video game console, you're playing, whether you, well, I guess you could play it in co-op, but a lot of cases it's you and the console, or you and your computer, or whatever. So it's a very individual thing. It's just you and the computer, or you and the console. So a lot of times a lot of these videos, I see the girlfriend with either a controller or a video game console, and then like the husband picks something that he can't stand, like, I don't know, or super expensive makeup, and then she gets really upset about that, and the guy gets really upset about his fucking $300 or whatever console being put underneath a hammer. It's just like, who finds this humorous? I mean, I'm sure there's people out there finding it absolutely hilarious. Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, how dare how dare he grab her makeup? Don't he know that cost her hundreds of dollars, and she can't go out with the house without that on,
Archers,
or whatever stereotype you want to use. And then the boyfriend, on the other hand, the boys are going like, why the fuck would you take a hammer to a $300 console? Like, how many hours of work is that for me? I mean, they're both terrible ways of expressing displeasure with something. It's like, okay, you don't like that she spends a ton of money on makeup. She doesn't like that you spend a ton of your time on your console. Why don't you have a conversation rather than doing a TikTok video? I pissed my mom off, surprisingly, with a different TikTok trend, which I thought was sort of innocuous, which was called bare minimum of princess treatment, which basically reflects on, the girlfriend writes down, a list of things that and some, I don't know, maybe the list is set, I don't know, but it's a list of things that they consider either to be bare minimum or princess treatment, and then you get to see how spoiled rotten the girlfriend is. So she'll be like, usually one of them is like breakfast in bed. And the question is, how often breakfast in bed? And in my opinion, personally, I think breakfast in bed, regardless of when it happens, is princess treatment.
You again?
It is something that you
How did
do
you get in here
to
without me
surprise
knowing?
your wife or girlfriend.
No matter.
That is something
I'll
that
send some of my troops to
is
dispatch you.
a surprise. It's something that she might like to do. Sit in bed with her warm comforts on, eating breakfast, not having to get up and make it. All of these things are positives. But the question is that considered the bare minimum of being a boyfriend or a husband, or is that something you do for that person as a special treat? And I consider a special treat princess treatment. Like, for instance, if I were to go home and make my mom her favorite meal, whatever that may be. I don't actually know what. She tends to differ on what she likes from year to year. So one year she might like this particular meal, and then later on she might prefer something else. My mom's not a very complicated lady. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this is part of the reason why I say this.
Yes, my lordship.
If you make dinner for my mom and she doesn't have to make any food, that's like a super duper privilege for her. She's like, that is so nice. I can't believe someone made. And I get it because when you make your own meals as an adult, or you make a meal for the family, you smell the food that you're making so long that when you're done making whatever it is, it has no taste to you because you're nose blind to the taste. So you, the person who's sitting down having not made it, enjoys the meal because it's delicious and tasty, whereas the cook can't taste it because he or she's been slaving over it for an hour or two or more.
Simple.
Yeah, we're gonna send our spearmen out here to kill these off because I'm not dealing with this.
Piece of cake.
I don't care if these spearmen all die either. Their sacrifice is far outweighs any damage this fucking thing can do. Alright, we can clean up the rest from here.
My bow is yours. Me lord? The enemy are inside the castle under attack. Instructions! Our granary stocks are growing, sire. We await orders. Yes? Notch arrows! Arrows away! Moving off! Finding targets! We have survived the enemy's onslaught. Archers, ready! My bow is yours. We are on our way.
We're on our way, sir.
No change in the Treasury, Lord.
Bit much, these taxes. Gold needed.
Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire. The people hold you in great esteem, my
I'm
lord.
sure they do. I do a pretty good job of taking care of everybody.
Our food stocks are
I
dwindling,
could easily
my
turn up
liege.
the hatred,
Extra
but I
ration.
don't do that. I give them extra rations so I can add extra taxes. I give them
Our
television
gold stocks grow
and
steadily, sire.
excess food
We await
and
orders.
money,
Gold
and then I
needed.
charge their asshole out with
lord?
taxes, which I then keep for
Leaving?
myself.
No.
But that's not true. I use it to buy more
Instructions?
soldiers.
Moving off.
And that in turn makes us safer as a country. I roll my eyes slightly.
We await orders.
It does, but it doesn't. I get the concept of, being the
We await
primary
orders.
military power in
We are
an
on our
area.
way.
You keep the world safe, but in doing so, the rest of the world gets slack off of their military obligations while you overspend on it. It obviously has whatever you want to call it, pros and cons. So I'm gonna force them to use their trebuchets on my wood wall, so that when they get to my stone wall, they don't have any more stones to throw at my wall. Because each trebuchet has a limited amount of ammunition. Unlike archers have infinite arrows.
A message from the rat.
Oh, yes! I bet now you're worried. My Imperial troops will soon be upon you.
Okay, cool. You're not going to do much damage to me, unfortunately. Or even with my limited number of archers, I have enough to defeat your incoming army. Also, as soon as you spawn, I'm going to produce the rest of my archers. Or at least a chunk of them anyways.
Gold needed.
Sigh.
This building has no labor, sire. Work halted. This building is currently functioning, my lord. Work halted. This building is currently functioning, my lord. The rat's troops are attacking. We await orders. Our treasury is emptying.
Bit much, these taxes.
Bit much these taxes. I like how average taxes gives you -4 popularity.
Yes? Leaving? No!
I mean, I get it. No one wants to pay taxes. And if you have to pay taxes, you should be getting something out of it, like free beer or whatever. I'm giving you free food,
Work this building is
defense,
currently functioning, my lord.
safety, that is. All I'm asking for you to do is produce food and stone and
We
wood.
await orders.
Everything else taken care of you. Then I asked you to pay some taxes,
Archers,
and now all of a
ready.
sudden you hate me. Normal
Moving
tax is -4, so I gotta fill you up with beer and religion in order to negate that. Like I said, we're using wood to defend against stone that's being thrown. And then once the wall, at least part of this wall breaks down, we'll use that opening to, as sort of like a choke point for the enemy.
You can count on us. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Always ready.
Always ready. Meanwhile, my archer's going to do 90% of his work. I haven't gotten through the wood wall yet. Mind you, I'm shooting over the wood wall, which is kind of a pain. But, that's okay.
You can count on us. What'll it be? We're leaving now.
Man, they're really producing spears at a fast rate. Of course, their spear users are kind of useless. Look at them chomp down this wall. Chomp, 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 chomp.
We're on our way.
The beauty is the farther your wall gets chomped down, the more likely I am to be able to shoot over it. And now that the hole's open, you guys all fucking retreated like a fucking band of idiots. Which makes it easier for me to mow you down. Because you're all coming through this small hole in the wall. Instead of continuing to mow down the rest of the wall.
You can count on us. Tell us what
And
to
then
do.
all of a sudden I gotta defend
Off we
on
go.
multiple different angles. No, instead I'm just focused on this one hole in the wall. I do appreciate the fact that this spearman's protecting this
That'll be
group
a little
of
tricky.
trebuchets. Because they saw what I did last time. I found a small hole here on the side of my wall.
You can count on
And they're
us.
proceeding to try to wear
Yes,
my
my
wall
lordship.
down. What a jerk. Yeah, all the wall guys are dead. Or all the,
Instructions. We await orders. Leaving now.
yeah, I brought my spearmen over here to block this hole.
Where are we going?
Not having a very good chance of... That's fine, whatever. Put the wall back up afterwards.
Yes.
Perfect.
Moving up.
Moving
Archers ready. We are on our way.
Just like that, we're done with this mission. Almost, anyways.
Enemy are vanquished.
Okay, now we are. And that's the last round, guys.
You can count on us.
We await
Recruits
orders.
needed, sire.
Recruits needed, sire. I don't need to produce any more units, sire. But I've got an excess of gold and materials. Anywho, as they finish retreating, we'll finish this episode up. We'll get our total. And next time, we'll be on to what I imagine the actual storming and killing of the rat. So until then, I hope you all have a good one.
We await orders. A message from the rat.
Not again! I don't believe it! I'm surrounded by idiots! How can you have beaten my troops?
Victory.